his credit score and freezes. That low number suddenly feels like a locked door.
At the laptop, he sees denied and wonders why credit feels so confusing.
His phone buzzes with another bank alert, and his stress starts growing fast.
Now he faces two choices: stay confused or learn how credit repair works. He grabs a magnifying glass because the first secret starts with checking details.
Today, he discovers 5 credit repair secrets that most beginners never learn.
Banks may look powerful, but knowledge helps him stop feeling small and helpless.
He opens the Credit Truth folder, ready to take control of his money.
Secret 1. Check all 3 credit reports because they may not match.
He spots a mistake circled in red, and suddenly the report looks questionable.
Wrong information can be challenged. You do not have to accept errors forever.
He writes a clear dispute letter, staying focused on facts instead of emotions.
He mails the dispute and keeps a copy because records can protect him.
Then he waits patiently. Credit repair works through process, not instant magic. One inaccurate item gets removed, and his confidence slowly begins to return.
Secret 1 is simple. Find real errors, dispute them, and keep proof.
Secret 2 begins with a heavy credit card balance weighing him down.
He lowers the balance because credit utilization can strongly affect his score. Utilization means how much credit you use compared to your total limit. He compares credit limit and balance, finally understanding why percentages matter. Every coin paid toward debt makes his credit profile look a little healthier. He calls the card company and politely asks for a higher limit. The limit rises, but he knows the goal is not spending more.
Secret 2. Lower utilization, and your credit picture may improve faster.
One late payment can hurt, but you may still have options. Instead of panicking, he calls the lender respectfully and asks for help. A Goodwill letter gives him a chance to explain what happened. He writes honestly, apologizes briefly, and promises better payment habits going forward. He sends the letter politely, hoping his positive history makes a difference. The late mark begins to fade, and cautious hope returns to his face. He sets payment reminders because future on-time payments are the real protection. Secret 3. Ask for goodwill, especially when one mistake broke a good record. Secret 3 begins when a collection letter arrives and scares him. He studies the letter carefully instead of paying before understanding the debt. He prepares a debt validation request, asking the collector to prove everything. He mails the request calmly and keeps copies of every document. Now he waits for proof, because pressure should never replace documentation. The collector has missing paperwork, so the account deserves closer review. He marks the collection as questionable and prepares to dispute if proof fails. Secret 4. Validate collections, because you have the right to ask for proof. Secret 4 starts with old debt that feels like a mountain. He approaches negotiation calmly, because fear usually leads to bad decisions. He asks about pay for delete carefully, knowing it must be in writing. He reads every word before signing, because details can protect him. He holds payment and agreement together, refusing to trust verbal promises. The collection gets crossed out, and the old debt feels less powerful. His shield is documentation: letters, emails, receipts, and confirmation numbers. Secret 5. Negotiate smart and always get important promises in writing. Then he sees a flashy ad promising instant credit repair results. He pauses, because real credit repair takes patience, proof, and smart action. He remembers no one can legally guarantee a perfect score overnight. He chooses a real plan over shortcuts, because honest repair lasts longer. He opens his credit plan, turning stress into organized action. His checklist keeps things simple: dispute, pay down, call, validate, negotiate. He organizes every paper, because proof is powerful when questions appear.
Bonus secret: avoid scams, guarantees, and anyone asking you to lie.
He compares old and new cards, wondering which accounts actually help him.
He stores the old cards safely because closing accounts can sometimes hurt.
The timeline shows credit age, another piece lenders quietly consider.
He moves the scissors away, choosing patience instead of a quick mistake.
He sets automatic reminders, making future late payments less likely. The bill is paid on time, and his stress begins to drop.
The score meter rises slowly, showing progress through consistent habits. He keeps good accounts open, using them lightly and responsibly.
The puzzle pieces show credit repair has several connected parts.
He connects the pieces, and his financial picture finally starts making sense. The scoreboard improves slowly, reminding him progress matters more than perfection. Step by step, he learns that small actions can create big change.
He celebrates progress because motivation helps him continue when repair feels slow.
Credit grows like a plant, needing time, patience, and steady care.
The warning board reminds him, real credit repair takes time and discipline.
His weekly routine keeps him focused, organized, and less afraid of money. He sorts actions into folders, making every next step easier to follow.
With everything organized, he feels confident instead of confused.
Now he reviews the 5 secrets. Ready to remember the full plan? First, check all reports and dispute wrong items with clear proof. Second, lower utilization. Third, ask for goodwill when late payments were rare. Fourth, validate collections. Fifth, negotiate smart and get agreements in writing.
Better credit comes from patience, proof, smart habits, and steady action.
Subscribe for smarter money tips and keep building the future you deserve.